Every big corporation has secrets. And of course, this doesn't exclude Disney. In the early days of Disneyland, Walt Disney battled with Universal Studios for the rights to his character, Oswald, the Lucky Rabbit, which, from reports, they had apparently stolen from him. The constant legal battles were kept from the press, and public knowledge in general, to preserve the reputations of the companies. In the late 50s to early 60s, before Disney died, Disney was sure he was soon going to gain the rights to Oswald back. So sure, in fact, that he had some of the utilidors underneath Disneyland knocked down so that he could secretly build a new Oswald-themed restaurant called the Lucky Rabbit Diner. The company brought several children in to test the attraction's child-friendliness, and mascot suits of Oswald, Donald Duck, Goofy, and Mickey. The mascots were sent down 8 hours in advance to prepare, and then the children, accompanied by employees, were sent down the stairs and into the diner. When they opened the door, Goofy was standing there, staring at them with his cold, empty mascot eyes. And after about 10 seconds of staring, Goofy motioned for them to come in with his oversized mascot hand. The kids and employees walked in. The Oswald mascot was on stage, and the speakers blared to life, playing carnival music. And over the music, Oswald spoke. "Hello, kids! Are you ready to have some fun?" The employees whispered, almost worriedly to each other, and were fairly worried as Oswald's voice contained static. The word fun was spoken with a deep, menacing voice. Just then, Mickey walked out of the kitchen and asked if he could take the kids' orders. The kids' faces changed from confused frowns to wide grins. They ordered their respective meals, and Mickey walked back into the kitchen. Oswald directed them to another room to watch Donald Duck perform, while in the next room, their food was made. They all walked into a pitch-black room. An employee stumbled into something, and as he did, a light came on. He had bumped into the Donald Duck mascot, and it had startled him, so much so that he screamed and fell. The mascot wasn't in good condition, with yellowish-brown stains, and was wet. The duck was supposed to have an incomprehensible voice, but even that on this suit was interrupted by constant static. The employees were less shocked by this time, so they just chalked it up to malfunctioning speakers within the costumes. I mean, it was new technology after all. The duck got on stage and began to do a bizarre dance routine. And other than the stage lights, the room itself was pitch black. After about 30 minutes of the odd dancing with the occasional static-filled singing, the duck stopped, and the door to the room creaked open. They walked into the main room, where Oswald was nowhere to be found. Nor was Mickey or Goofy. The lighting was darker in the main room than they had left it. The employees were now mad at the mascots' poor quality acting and care of the costumes. One employee went to find the cast-only room to yell at them. After the employee had left, Oswald was on stage again. And even though no one had seen him walk there, the eerie carnival music began playing again. Then Oswald spoke. "Hey, kids. Are you enjoying your food? The kids frowned at their plates. They didn't have their food. Oswald had said all of this in a creepy, perverted voice. One of the children was crying now. Another one said that he had to use the bathroom, and the employee told him to hold it. The kid had a fit, so the employee begrudgingly took him. He began to hum pleasant music to himself as he walked the kid down the hallway, trying to put the fearful thoughts out of his head. And when he returned with the child to the main room, everyone was gone, mascots included. After surveying the room fearfully, he turned around and the last child was gone as well. He then heard childlike giggles from a room down the hall, and held back tears as he followed the noise. He saw a red light leaking out from the cracks of a door at the end of the hall, and stopped directly in front of the frame. Full on crying now, he opened it. Mascots were there. On the floor, surrounding what looked like a pentagram. Glowing red, bathed in blood with these red eyes. Standing amidst them was the other employee, a walking corpse. Mr. Disney? The employee asked. The creatures looked at the employee. The lights cut out, and a single scream rang out. The reports here get a bit fuzzy, but some claim that an hour later, Mr. Disney is seen to walk out of the building with a new twinkle in his eyes, strolling on back to his home.